on the Venetian channel. He's saying this looks beautiful. Thank you, Brian, for chiming into the chat. It's an honor to have MSPT launch the Venetian Poker Live stream. Venetian, of course, the home of the MSPT in Las Vegas.
Yeah, several events every single year. All of them do extremely well, including this one. You mentioned it at the top of the show, 892 entries. Do want to point out on this hand, we did see Ung fold pocket eights under the gun, so a little bit conservative there, playing the ICM game. And then you see Heimiller, certainly not one to play the ICM game. He's in there with the 9-4.
Ace 8-5, Rainbow rolls off the deck. Wow, 5 of clubs on the turn. Heimiller picks up a flush draw while Nahum is trying to get some value from his ace-queen.
Heimiller is going to continue on this card, I would guess, picking up that second club. I'm a bit surprised he didn't fire the flop as the pre-flop raiser, an ace-high texture like this. Nahum has kind of a disguised hand, you know. Probably would expect a 3-bet from the chip leader at some frequency. He can, of course, play a 5 here, yes, but has this ace. And Heimiller's coming back with a raise. Is that it's a min raise there?
This is the Dan Heimiller we know and love, applying that pressure. And Donnie, if this club comes off, we might see some blood.
Yeah, I was talking to Kfir before the final table, and he was saying that he would have had about 1 million more chips had he not lost the pot to Heimiller. So we'll see what happens here.
Oh, no! The club comes in on the river. Nahum checks the Heimiller, who obviously set this up on the turn in anticipation of making his flush. The question now is, how much damage is he looking to do here?
Yeah, I mean, I think Heimiller can just unload. He's got 2.5 million behind. There's just under 1.8 in there. He could go for it all. He could go for a fairly beefy bet here.
1 million.
Goes for 1 million even here on the river. Nahum looking down at his stack, tosses in the call. He's going to see the bad news. Just the old 9-4 clubs, no big deal. Dan Heimiller gets it done, rakes in a big one.
The other players might be a little bit more likely to kind of just start getting after it, right? No one wants to go out first. And here we go. Ace-5 Nahum jams the small blind, and Ung is Ace-10. He's in there.
Wow. Ung with a terrific spot to double up, holding the better ace.
Can't fault Nahum here for jamming, given the stack size of Ung. It's just he just runs into it. You know, it really has been a bad day at the table for Nahum, and it continues here with this dominating position that he's in and very much behind.
How much you have?
Don't answer.
Yeah, hit him with the prepay.
Nahum trying to go for the prepay. Ung, the player at risk. Hung says his hobbies include being a degen. Now, this, of course, one of those spots you live for.
1.1
If you are a degen, hoping for that ace-10 to hold up.
The good old prepay.
There you go.
As long as you didn't say it, it's good. This guy has the tricks, bro.
Let's see if the tricks work for Nahum. We've got Queen 5-4 on the flop, and there it is. A 5-4 Nahum. Ung is in trouble, looking for a 10 only, or running cards to stay alive.
World flush.
8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds would be the split.
World flush.
Backdoor diamonds available. Backdoor Broadway available. Turn is the Queen of Hearts. Ung now looking for an ace or a 10 to survive, or else he will be our 7th place finisher. Yeah, doing the stand-up. If he had a backpack, he would put it on right now. River card is the ace of spades.
I win?
That's a chop.
You win, sir.
Ace, queen, queen, 10.
I didn't see that out.
Ace, queen, queen, 10. Oh, it's a 10
didn't
play.
see that out.
For a second, I thought it was a chop.
Thanks for rooting for me, guys.
Have some sympathy from me.
There's 425.
Nice looking ace king suited for Heimiller. Note the sizing once again, a little bit on the larger size for what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, tilted, you know, he just doubled up.
Action over to Stanley Wang in the big blind. He's been quiet as of late. He's got ace-7 suited. Wang on just under 20 bigs here to start this hand.
That was sick.
That was.
If you had answered, most likely would have lost, honestly.
That was good for the stream.
That was great for the stream.
Wow, and he's going to run right into it here.
Wow. Heimiller versus Wang for a big pile of chips. Stanley Wang finds himself at risk holding a7 of diamonds. Coming over the top of the Dan Heimiller race to 425,000.
No.
Don't answer. Nobody. Boom.
The big ace prevailed on the river on the previous hand. Can it again survive to reduce this field at this point to its final 6 as the chip leader now holding the biggest cards? And it's 10, 5, 6, 2 spades. Music to the ears of Dan Heimiller, who picks up a spade draw as well, eliminating the 7 of spades from Wang's outs. Wang looking for a 7 and a 7 only. He is standing up, channeling those poker gods, hoping to keep his seat here at Venetian Poker Live. 6 of diamonds on the turn opens up some chop outs.
Could be worse, that's for sure.
It's never easy.
Deuce of hearts.
Heimiller looking for a deuce. River card is the 3 of diamonds. It might as well be a deuce. Stanley Wang, first casualty from this final table. I mean, Venetian has so many good restaurants. Same for Palazzo, which we are, of course, also close to.
Oh, just quads. No
Wow.
big deal.
Just quads for Alex Kim. Of course, he's going to slow play this in hopes that green catches something to call with. Perhaps that deuce a little enticing for green to come along with if Kim keeps it small, but other than that, it's going to be hard for him to extract major value. Kim betting 300,000 does indeed try to keep it small and tempting, and well. Green with the min raise to 600,000. Music to the ears of Kim, who has quads. Hasn't even double checked his cards. He's just so confident. Would love to see a call here. Give green some rope, as they say. Oh, wow. We are in a bit of a raising war. Kim now making it 1 million. How do you feel about this move?
Yeah, I do like it, you know. I think that there's going to be obviously the really good value hands.
2.2.
I would
Whoa!
Hello.
What is going on here? Green is not buying the fact that Kim has the goods here. And he comes back over the top. Is this where Kim hits the brakes and gives green the opportunity to make another misstep on the river?
Yeah, you know, this feels like one of those spots where kind of if you're in Alex Kim's spot, you're like, anything I do feels like he's going to know.
Right.
It's like, so what's the best path to me getting more money? And I think it is just call here. Certainly let him just, you know, really just hang himself if he's bluffing, if he wants to get crazy. Even if he's got a hand like this where if the river just blanks off with, like, I don't know, a 10, for example, green might just feel compelled to bluff because the pot is so big.
River is the king of clubs. Green put a lot of chips in the middle on the turn with just the jack deuce here. 5.3 million up for grabs in this pot, and we know that Kim has the nuts. Kim with 2.9 million left behind. Green has him covered by a wide margin. Kim just keeps looking back down at his stack, perhaps not confident that green will do the betting. What an interesting hand. And he does check. Now the action on green. Will checking to him feel like surrendering? I'm sure it has to, because how often is this deuce going to be good?
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine this deuce is good.
Does check behind.
I have quads.
Wow.
Very casually, Kim announces, I have quads.
Quads, no big deal. Heimiller with a raise here, Jack 3 off from the small blind. Six, 5 suited for Scarborough. Enough of a hand for him to come along. He is the shortest stack here, but he's going to take a shot. He is able to play this in position.
Certain people.
And that is a nice flop for Scarborough. 5-4-3, 1 spade. He's got top pair. He's open-ended. He's got the backdoor spades. And he could get some action because Heimiller did connect here with that pair of threes. And
900K is the bet from Heimiller. If you're Scarborough here with 3.2 million in front of you, is this the moment where you pulled the trigger?
yeah, I think you can just get it in here. You know, if you do get snapped off by a better hand, you know, you still got a decent amount of equity.
All in.
And he pulls the trigger indeed. Scarborough moves all in.
About how much? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy.
Heimiller not happy, but also not giving up just yet.
3.2.
Probably kind of thinking to himself, what did I get myself in here with the old Jack 3 off?
So it's -2. I owe 2, 3. 75. 2.3, 75.
Is Heimiller trying to talk himself into this or out of this? I'm not sure.
Both? Is that allowed? I mean,
Heimiller shaking the head, probably realizing he took this one a little bit too far.
Ah, shit. Oh, I guess I got to call and pray. I call.
Oh, the call and
Call
pray
and
from
pray,
Dan
yes,
Heimiller, and we got ourselves a monster pot.
I was hoping he just had to draw.
Heimiller just
There's
looking
an
for a
error.
jack or a
There's an
three, or his dreams of winning this event will be
Jack or
gone.
3. Jack or a 3.
Anthony Scarborough in a terrific situation to reduce this tournament to its final 3 players. Turn card is the king of spades. Heimiller
No.
sees his outs reduced even further. 4 outs now. A jack or a 3, but it can't be a spade. River card is the 10 of diamonds, and that is it. 200K, 400K with the 400K big blind ante, and there he goes. Heimiller all in on the very first hand, back from break. Anthony Scarborough, who just doubled through Heimiller.
All in.
Next to act with ace-king, and he moves all in over the top. We're going to have an all-in showdown here right away.
Wow, I was crushed both ways. That's crazy.
If I saved on chip, I might have had to gone all in anyway. I saved 2 million. Yeah, just over 3 million. I would have had to gone all in no matter what.
Dan Heimiller held the Shipley to his final table for quite some time, but now he finds himself on the ropes. Heimiller looking for a 9 or hearts.
I would have had 3.5 million left. I would have probably gone with it.
Here comes the flop. Deuce 7-3. Heimiller looking for a 9 and a 9 only to survive here. He could back his way into a chop, but that is very unlikely. Well, it's more likely now. 4 of diamonds on the turn gives Heimiller an escape. A 5 would chop it. 8-9 though, the only card that can double him up right now. Let's see the river card. It's the 6 of diamonds. Dan Heimiller eliminated in 4th place.
All right.
Kim's turn to raise on the button, and Green's got a hand. He's very likely going to jam a couple of 8s here in the small blind. Green working with about 14 bigs here.
All in.
There is the shove.
Can I get a count, please?
Scarborough out of the way, and Kim asks for a count.
5,650,000. 5,650,000. Call.
And the call gets made here. Enormous pot, 12.1 million chips in the middle. A pure coin flip to potentially reduce this
Leave it up
event
to the poker gods.
to its final 2 players.
Good luck.
Pleasantries exchanged here as Rick Green hopes for his 8s to hold up. Kim with ace-9. Looking to hit something. Queen 5-10. Kim looking for an ace or a 9.
I think I'm gonna hit. 4 spades on the turn.
Green doing a good job at fading for now. And the turn is the 8 of clubs.
Not just yet.
Green hits a set on his way to a double up unless a jack hits on the river. And
You're wishing
that
one.
would give Kim a straight.
After turning a set, that's kind of brutal. I'll take any paint.
River card is the ace of clubs.
How much?
Rick Green with a monster double up. Top prize awaiting one of these 3 players, and they are gonna all battle for it as if they haven't already earned $100,000 in this event. I absolutely love the fact that no one's, you know, quote unquote, giving up.
Good.
10-4-7 Green. Flopping spades. Perhaps a slight issue here with Kim's card reader.
400,000.
Haven't picked up on his hand just yet.
Whatever he has, I can't imagine Green is going to be letting him have this one. With this flush draw, also has one over.
Call.
There's the jam.
Wow. All in and the snap call. So we will see the cards. Are those pocket 10s? Top set for Alex Kim as Rick Green looks for a
I don't
spade.
know how I feel right now, honestly.
Wow.
How can you feel bad? You got it in with top set. I mean, what?
What else do you want in life?
Do that to me. Come on.
You're ahead.
Show some etiquette, man.
You're ahead.
Rick Green trying to find a spade to send Kim to the rail, but Kim in a very nice spot to double up here. Jack of diamonds on the turn. Green still looking
Could you
for
have
a
9-10?
spade.
Ace 10 there.
Top set
Can I use
well
my
on
one
its
time
way
now?
to survive here.
If you want.
Oh, wait.
Let's see the river card. Can Alex Kim survive another all in? The river is the 3 of hearts, and he does indeed survive. Top set holds up.
He is the big chip leader. Green's not going to really want to get too crazy given how short Kim is, but that doesn't mean Kim can't find something to play, and the ace-9 off might be just that. Raised to 1 million from Scarborough. Let's see what Alex
All in.
Kim decides to come with, and he's going to go with all of it. Green going to get out of the way here with the 7-6 suited. Scarborough does make the call. He's going to be ahead with those threes.
I lost
Alex
ace nine
Kim's
before, so.
tournament life is
time I'm
on the
actually
line.
feeling
Ace-9 off for him.
Actually feeling this time.
Kim all in for $3.5 million here.
Relax, dude. Let's show some etiquette right now, guys. You know, we've been through a lot.
King 8-5 Rainbow. Scarborough's threes still out in front and pretty dry board there,
I would love that.
making him feel even better. 7 on the turn. That does open the door a little bit more for Kim. An ace, a 9, or a 6 would give Kim the double up. It is the ace. Ace of diamonds on the river. Alex Kim finds good old Barry Greenstein.
All in.
There is that jam. An ace-7 suited for Scarborough. Think he's going to get called here.
6.95. 6.95.
Just shy of 14 bigs, and Scarborough does call it off, and he's going to see the good news that he is ahead. He's also dominating those spades for Green. Rick Green going to need to hit to stay alive here.
Not a bad second card, but you know.
I guess all the spades are gone. No spades left in the deck, right?
9, 10 jack spades.
Ace, 7, 4. It gets even better for Anthony Scarborough, flopping top 2 pair. Those backdoor spades for Green would be dead because Scarborough has dominating spades. So you guys can see the percentage on your screen. Just 2% for Rick Green here. Turn card is the 8 of diamonds. Not drawing dead yet. Rick Green needs one of the 2 remaining 8s. 8 of clubs or the 8 of hearts on the river, and he gets a double up. The 7 of clubs on the river is not going to do it. Close, but not close enough. We lose Rick Green in 3rd place.
All in.
There we go. Moves all in. Can Kim find something worth calling? And he does with Queen 10. Excuse me.
Deja vu.
10 million in the middle. Scarborough with his second chance to end this tournament, claim the trophy, and the additional prize.
Can tell how much he wants it. Look at him.
Oh,
He's
man.
just- might as well be pacing back there.
Scarborough once held the chip lead in a big WSOP event. He fell short in 4th place. Can he close it out tonight? King 8-9, a bit of a slow roll there from the dealer, but ultimately what this shows us is that Scarborough has hit top pair and Kim is looking for a jack to make a straight or else his tournament will be done. Anthony Scarborough pacing around. Almost can't bear to look. It's the 7 of hearts on the turn. Now Kim picking up additional outs. A jack or a 6 would give him life in this event. Anthony Scarborough 1 card away from winning the MSPT Poker Bowl. The river card is the 4 of spades, and that is it. Anthony Scarborough, yes, he is hyped up. He's going to take that trophy home to South Dakota. Alex Kim with a terrific showing as well. He takes home a large payout